I mean, I've been thinking a lot about this election, man, and these white people and stuff like that, and who voted for Trump and what they feel. Just get to a point where you want to understand people and why it is the way that they are, so we can kind of come to a common ground and figure something out. These videos, it's all like it's crazy, like that is these Trump supporters and whatnot. I'm sure like now all the same, but even still, we can't have this kind of mentality in this world where people. Basically, I'm like, yo, when they was 2 years old, what happened? Like, they learned from their family, they learned from, that's it. They was like regular people. Like I said, there's no evil babies. Like, they're just neutral babies. They didn't just grow up to be whatever. So it's the environment. Like Fox News, like I was asking on Twitter, like, is Fox News culpable in the way other races are portrayed, and is it nefarious? Like, to the degree where that's why it's like you're affecting people's lives and like the way like that's why I don't know if I'm right, but like there's a huge issue when these people, it seems like they're in like an echo chamber, and there's a liberal echo chamber as well, but it seems to be less harmful in a certain way physically, let me say, because there's like gentrification and stuff like that that probably a lot of liberals who take part in that kind of stuff. I don't know everything. I'm just saying, let me get back to the point, which is, how do we get to understand these Trump supporters and get to a common ground where we can grow? Ultimately, it's about empathy. Like if they feel for a Muslim person, they feel for a black person, they feel for the other, and you could you wouldn't. How can we get to that point? Like my thing is always not always, but it's accountability amongst their peer group. Like women. Let me say this, like other white people have to hold white people accountable. Because we can't do it. Ultimately, everybody wants to be loved and accepted. Like we say, oh, black people stand up for ourselves, but we just want to be a part. Like we want to be loved. We don't want to be on the outside. Let me not say we as a whole. Let me say me. Because I don't want to just move back to Africa, move wherever, start my own nation. I'm like, I don't want to do that. I don't want to have a little black Haiti or a little black neighborhood. I just love diversity. But let me get back to the point, which is, empathy. How could we create empathy? And my thing was the veterans. Like something that white and black people, if those kind of white people and black people and Muslim people could all grow on. Thing about Trump's presidency, it's going to be like a whatever video, but Trump, he wants to bring jobs back to America, and that's something we all can get behind. Find the common ground, build on that so everything else falls away, and while we're building, we create these new relationships. And how do we do that? I don't know. I don't think I'm about to move to the middle of America, Missouri, or wherever it is, and just be like, yo, let's hang out. Like, I don't think that's my wave. Like, so I'm not sure, man. I don't have the answers, man. The only thing I have, like I said, is accountability. And if that's your if that's your way, like you don't have to go out on the front line. Just like if you feel that's in your heart as a white person, like to do it, then do it. But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't have the answers. I just know that we can't live this way in this country because it's not right. You can't have two Americas where people feel unwelcome and unloved and unsafe at this point. You hear all these little place where they put colored and white in the water fountains in the school, like. This year, like Trump has emboldened a lot of people, and that's so. Let me know. Talk to me. Let me give me some ideas of how we could come together as a people. Like let me know. I'm not trying to guilt no white people into doing anything. Like I know it's like why black people got to do the work, why we got to figure out how to come together. But hey, what you gonna do? Like I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's just me, man. I just feel like I'm not trying to separate. Like I'm just not trying to do that. Like. I just know that we all human beings. Like we just trying to do this, so there's got to be something we can do to move. I'm saying, like if anybody on that same wavelength that I'm on, like if you on your protest wave, I respect 100%. But I'm on this trying to bridge this gap, trying to come together. If you feel like a similar way to me, like what can we do to come to try to bridge this gap between all of us, as a black